Good evening. Good evening. Here we are again. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Success Mastery Live, YouTube, Facebook. Wow, it's been a minute. Last week we couldn't get on the Zoom because of many other activities that were happening. But we are so grateful that we get to do this today once again. If you are watching us, before I introduce our panel for today, if you are watching us, please do like our channel, share it, comment.
Hello, this is the Success Mastery team again coming your way. We are so excited, so happy to come your way again. It's our very first discussion this year, 2025. So we want to use this opportunity to wish you all a happy, prosperous, thriving 2025. Really, 2025 is an amazing year. We are excited and we hope you are too. And we see it just by the way things are happening and moving. We're excited. It's a year of thriving, a year of speed, a year where execution is key. And so today we're coming your way to talk about this very particular item on executing. So we have the team here, of course, and one of the first things, ladies, that we want to tackle today is the challenging our thinking to see and do things differently. How has that been you guys' experiences so far? Looking at 2024, which is very close, not so long ago, and 2025, what has been the challenge of really changing our mindset, changing our thinking to embrace those set of thinking that helps us to get to where it is that we want to be? Let's dive in.
Thank you very much. And for me, looking at last year, coming to 2025, the year of executing, challenging, it has been something that we really need to put into practice this year. It's like you putting what you think about that challenge you, work towards it, and get the aim that you want. And you have to see it like, this thing I need to execute. I need to put more effort. I need to put more timing in it and see where I get to by 2025. Gradually, every day. Not by the end of the year and then you say, oh, I faced challenge. No, challenge comes every day and see how you walked about it and get at it.
Wow. I like that you started that. Ladies, this is an interactive talk. So let's dive into it because we all have experiences with this. We all know the end of year rush of the beginning of the year, long list of things we want to accomplish. I want to start going to back to the fitness workout. I want to lose this amount of weight. I'm gonna actually reorganize my closet. Or I'm gonna finally take that book that I've been wanting to read, I could never get finished. Or I'm going to read my Bible more. I'm gonna do more of a Bible study. I'm gonna pray more. So all those sets of commitments we make at the beginning, January, 1st of January, and then we literally see towards the end of January they are slightly dying off. The energy, the intention, the passion with which we set those goals or we wrote those things down or were committed to doing it keeps dying out. It's a challenge.
That's
And
true.
the thing is, how does that happen? First of all, I think it's good that we share with people how we get ourselves, first of all, in that situation, just like
Drifted.
Auntie V was saying. And how do we break through to make sure that it's not just a monthly thing, but that it becomes a lifestyle?
Yeah.
Those things that we aspire to do, we keep doing them with the same level of energy, the same level of commitment, the same level of focus
Yeah.
and intentionality. How does that work? I mean, how have you been able to do it crossing 2020 from 2024 to 2025?
Yes, thank you so much. My 2024 was a year I would say that I was much productive. I'm saying that because the previous 2023 is like the information was so new to me. So I did not put much effort in 2023. Until 2024, I put much effort in it. But it doesn't mean I was so successful. There was some challenges I went through. Sometimes, your old habits, your old inner self want to come in to block you from the things that you want to do. But at least if I will give myself a scale, I will say that I did like 70% of
That's
my
right.
year, and I'm very, very proud of myself.
Awesome.
Yes,
That's right.
Yes,
You got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
there were things that I really place it on. There were things that I listed, which I'm very grateful today when I go back to evaluate them. I feel proud myself. So that's what I have decided to take the same procedure into this year to maximize, to put more effort, more focus, and more attention to that. But 2024 really taught me lesson how to be resilient when things doesn't go the way it's
should be.
supposed to be.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it was.
Which is like life.
Yeah,
You know?
That's what life all about.
Life always does his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true.
I love
Great.
what Rita said because, like, the question you throw into us that, okay, why is people not breaking through? What is the challenge or really all about? Just like Rita was saying, hi everybody, because why when we put the plans down, we just throw it out there. We are not intentional. Just like the testimony she just gave, I also have the same feeling. 2024 was like I say, hey, Nosa, time, child's play is over. What are the things you want? And what will it take me to get there? Because I now put the challenge down. It's going to be tough. But what do I do to break it down? I have to break, like the weights, for example, everybody can resonate with that. I said, okay, this is so I want to be 72 kilos. What do I do every week? What am I going to do? What the food I'm going to eat? How I'm going to exercise? So it now becomes so light challenge. But the previous year, 2023, it was so big for me, just like they say elephant. You can't eat elephant one day. You cut it a little by little. So I now start to say, okay, I know there is a challenge attached to this. So what will I do? Every week, every day I might eat an apple, doing 2 liters, step by step I was building it up. The challenge was now a little bit lighter. I was able to accomplish that, which I could not do the previous year. That is why some people today, they say, okay, this new year, January, I'm going to lose so kilo. I'm going to have so amount. But they will not break it into pieces. But when you look at it, it's the tendency you are tired. Oh, how will I get this? But when you break it down, you see the challenge. It's a little bit lighter. It's not soft. You're still going to work on it. You're still going to be disciplined and resilient, just like Rita said. But the challenge, you now come to the understanding, this challenge I have, I need to bring it down. Okay, what will take me to here? What will take me to there? At the end, you break it into pieces. It will now become achievable.
That's right.
So that was one of my testimonies that I know I have.
Awesome.
It's like when you organize everything. These are part of the challenge. When everything is being organized, it doesn't mean it's been sorted.
No.
You might put the plan down,
But at the end, it
at
doesn't
the end you have not gotten the success.
Yes.
Oh,
You need
I
to
like
really
I like
look
that
at
you,
it.
yes, I like that you brought up, because I believe just like some, also a challenge to why we don't get to where we want to get to is the thinking that we have that because, like Auntie P just said, because I have planned it, it's gonna happen by itself.
You need to work.
It's a mindset that we need to reset, we need to correct, because knowing
And not
alone doesn't bring results.
That's all doing.
Is doing, is executing it that brings the result. Many times, okay, we have a challenge, and I think Rita talked about the first challenge is I don't know. Yeah, and then you get to know, and I believe this day and time it's not because we don't know, because information is everywhere. There are so many information on how to lose weight. There are so many information on how to build a healthy relationship, how to have a healthy finance, so many information, and we consume those informations basically on a daily basis. Even we talk about spiritually, when we go to church, we are constantly being fed information. So it's not that I don't know. No, we have the information. But what we do with the information we get is what determines the results we will have.
So true.
And I believe the challenge is a thinking that makes us believe that, oh, I have the information, I don't have to do anything, it will just happen. No, nothing just happens.
I think it's the old condition that brings that. Because it's very hard for people to break their old conditioning. Because the program that has been programmed since we were a child, you'll be programmed that way. And you now coming to tell me, okay, I put my plans down, the challenge, I break it down, I will succeed in it. No. The old mind will fight with us. Say, hey, it's not just easy. So we need to start reprogramming our mind on learning what we have learned. Just like Lady V said, put the plans down. We do that. We go to that extent sometimes, but we don't go further.
I think 2023, that's what we did. We put the plan. That's why, Rita said there was not much result because we put the plan down and we're just looking at it like, if we put a plan down that I want to be financially free by this time, and you put the plan, okay, so this quarter, this is how much I want to have, this how much, and we don't execute, we don't make sure that when the money comes in, also you are saving, you are investing, you are paying your tithe, and we don't follow through on the plan, it will just be a plan. The results will not follow up. And then that's when the frustration sets in. And when we want to, when you ask somebody, he will say, oh, the plan didn't work. No, you didn't work. The plan worked, but you didn't work the plan. You get it? So many times, even in companies, in business, we are constantly changing strategy, changing our planning. No, we have not put execution in place, but we are saying the plan didn't work. No. And so you will keep changing the plan every time, and you keep doing the same thing, and you expect to have a different result. It's not working. Put in the work. It can be as little, just like you all said, but do the work. Do the work. Don't wait till December to be running, rushing, making things happen by force.
It's not possible.
And also, we all like you said, getting knowledge. We get information because there are a lot of information out there, how to make your well-being, how to create your finance. When you go to social media these days, they will just tell you, click this and you want to be rich. They give you all the knowledge. They give you all the information. But when we come to look at it, knowledge, they say is power. But it's power when you put it into practice.
Applied knowledge.
You have to implement it. That knowledge you got, that information you got, put it, implement it. That is where the problem lies.
True.
Implementing it is another huge thing because it takes sacrifice. It takes intentionality. It takes consistency. It takes discipline before you can be able to go through this challenge. Because if this year, 2025, is going to be our year of executing. When you execute, you get the result.
Yeah.
Like we all like say, but we have to implement every information we get in one way or the other, challenge each other, implement it. There is result. Okay, it might not be it's the result you need and you get it. No, it might be also turn out not to be what you expected, but keep on implementing. And you get
another
a good
important thing you just said.
I was going to say it's very, very important
on.
thing said, you know. Getting the information is not the issue, but the application of it. Neno will say that knowing and not doing is better
Not
than
knowing at
all.
all.
So in the information, applying of the information is very, very important. It will help you become the best version of yourself.
True.
That what you are seeking for, because there is no way you want to go to other the new version or going to the other side while not getting rid of
The old.
or getting to apply the information that you've gotten.
Yeah.
True.
There's always a challenge in doing what we are doing to become the best version of ourselves. Everything you want to know is always challenging, but just do it. It's uncomfortable though, but if you want to be a great person or a new person of yourself, the only option is to do it. And then see the outcome of what you
That's
become.
it. And thank you so much. And Vivian also mentioned it. Even when it doesn't work out, you have learned something.
something.
Because many times people fail to execute because they are like, what if it doesn't work?
They back
What
it with
they've not tried.
What if it doesn't work? One thing will work is it will work your muscles. You will learn something out of it. Even if the outcome is not what you wanted. And I always want to bring it out in terms of Novatech and the investment we did that didn't work. You know, what I learned from that, because back on before then, I was one of the people that wanted people to do it for me. Do it for me. And so I wasn't taking time to actually learn how the market moves, to understand how these things work, to put in the time to discover it for myself, because it's easier if somebody would do it for you. But going through that experience, even though the outcome was so painful and not the desired outcome, it taught me that, Freda, everything you do yourself, you do better. Does that mean I will not ask somebody, a bank or an expert, to invest for me? I will. But when I go to the table to discuss with the expert, I know exactly what I want. I'm telling the expert exactly how I want it done. You get it? And once the expert sees you know what you're talking about, there is also a way they treat you.
That's it.
So even in the process of not getting the outcome, there was something, it made me a better person. I grew, like Rita was saying, I grew out of that experience.
Next time
If I had sat back and said, because I don't know the outcome, I won't learn all this. I won't know it. I will not go deeper to where I'm going to now find out, okay, how does market move? When is it a good time to invest? When is it not a good time to invest? Where do I put my money? Where do I not put my money? I wouldn't have known that. So executing is always a win.
Yes.
It's either will grow you or it will give you the desired outcome.
But it's a process. That's the thing I like about this execution. We are executing. People want immediate result, microwave results. I heard a quote from someone that said, if you want to have success, do not take the lift, just take the staircase.
Yes.
There is no lift to success. What literally they are saying is that it's a journey, it's a process, it's an experience. You are not talking today because of the experience you have had. But people are lacking that patience. They lack that patience. I just want to get it. I just want to get sleep. No. It's a process. Becoming the best of you, you learn something along the way. With all these years we have been in this space, we have learned what is called resilience. We have learned discipline. We have learned time will expose you. We have learned if you don't put in,
Time
you don't
will expose you. That's a good one.
We have learned these things. Why? Because it's a process in life. It's experience in life. Today I look at charts and I can say, okay, in the bullish market, I am taking out my profit. I am not buying. When I see bearish, I say, okay, it's time to get set. It's a process. Did I not lose money? I lose money in the process, but I have learned to have some knowledge. So people want to run they want to run ahead of themselves. Why? Because they don't want to just execute and wait. When is it going to come to? No. We need to, just like the bamboo story, the Chinese bamboo story. The bamboo stick was on the ground for how many years?
My
5
goodness.
years. Nothing comes out.
It's like
of
nothing
it.
is happening.
It was going deep. It was getting knowledge. It was getting discipline. It was getting all those ones. Everybody was asking, you'll be doing podcasts, you'll be writing, you'll be doing this. Nothing comes out of it. But you know what you are putting in behind the scene. But when the bamboo trees shoot out, what happened? On that 2 years, about 2 years or no, some weeks, it shoot to 90 feet.
Yeah.
Why?
Unstoppable, all weather. It can resist all weather, stand all weather.
So you just implement and see what's going to happen. Give it a time. It will spring up. People don't want to implement. People think it's too much, it's too hard to wake up in the morning, to read book. No, step by step. When you follow, you will see. It will teach you, just like you said, it will teach you something discipline in life. So for me, I think that execution.
And there is a quote here that says, the 12 weeks Yale book.
Yeah.
It says on the challenge, page 4, it said, it is not what you know. It is not even who you know. It is what you implement that counts.
Exactly.
It's not who you know. It's not what you know. But it's what you implement that counts. Because you might know, or you're the person you know, but when you implement these things, it will count. It will give you the direction, and it will take you to where you really want to be.
Thank you. How many people have said, I cannot do that because I don't know nobody. Nobody is helping me. I don't speak the language.
I was not born here.
I was not born here.
I'm too short. I'm
too short. I'm too short.
Listen,
I cannot speak well. My English, my
vocabulary is not good.
We have done that. I can't.
And because of that, we sit down.
Yes.
We use that as a very wonderful excuse not to attempt anything. And in the Bible, there is this story of the man at the pool of Bethesda. Whenever I read that story, it does something to me. For 38 good years of this man's life,
My God.
he sat in one place waiting for somebody to help him. He lacked execution.
Yes.
Because from theory, where the pool was and where he was not very far.
Wow.
Even if he had stood up and started pushing the body, little, crawl, whatever,
maybe 2 years,
he could have made it.
Yeah.
He was waiting. He was waiting.
To help.
And even when Jesus showed up, he was still giving the excuse. Nobody.
just like we do.
Yeah.
Did you see how Jesus did not even get into the story with him? Because he already knew that this has nothing to do with nobody helping you. Do you really want to walk? Do you really want to be well? Is your vision to walk compelling enough that it will push you to start executing small? So it's not about what you know. Yes, you know that when the angel come to stir the water, and the first person who gets into it will be what? You have that knowledge.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Good.
Start pushing. Start crawling.
It's not who you know. It's not the person coming to take you to the water.
Not at all.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
And many times from all of us, I've been there too, we use those things that we think is our limitation as an excuse not to
hinder
execute.
ourselves, not to execute.
And we stay there, and as if we are dealt with lesser opportunities than other people.
No.
But that is not the case.
Lady Freda, when you are talking, something just dropped into me. When you sit down, I myself per se, like when you sit down expecting somebody to help you,
Nobody's coming.
nobody will come because they see you are not serious. Until you get up, move. When you start to move, doing something, that's someone will say, "Oh, this person is trying. So
Let me help.
Help you.
And
God
then
is
help.
faithful.
That's
what
there
it
is the
happened.
difference between big difference between knowing and doing.
Mm-hmm.
So
You knowing it and doing it.
Very true.
Because we are
Help
waiting for the
comes.
perfect time.
Help comes
When you are doing
when you are doing that one you can do.
Yes.
And people, because nobody wants to come and put their hand in somebody who is still making excuses, sitting in one place, always blaming people. This one didn't do it, and because this one didn't help me, and my mother didn't help me, and my father didn't help me. Hello, there are many people who didn't have the amount of fatherly and motherly care you had,
Even children.
and they're still
do like
making
this.
it great.
Children do like
They
this.
still.
You carry them.
Yeah.
Even the children they have the knowledge of, I want you to carry me. They open their hands. Children.
then
of
you
1
know
year.
he or she need help.
Help. But children that do like this, though we can sense it as a mother, but even at the children rate, they still learn to ask for help.
Yeah.
But we give excuses.
make a
that's
move.
To make a move. We give excuses. I don't know. I am tired. My language, they are racist. They are this. All these excuses is not going to get us nowhere.
It won't.
Yeah. So
It will. So 2025, all we want to say is be a person of execution.
Yes.
Challenge the thinking that says you can't. It's not for you. You're not up to it. You don't qualify. All those things. They don't hold water. Make up your mind what it is you want to execute. It can be one thing. It can be, I want to be an excellent singer. I want to be an excellent giver. I want to be somebody who brings joy to other people. Whatever it is, be certain about that thing and daily execute. Take steps. Don't wait till December. Every day, do a tiny bit of it in executing so that at the end of weeks, months to come, you can see that you are not where you used to be.
Wow.
That is the whole purpose. So 2025, we want to see you thrive
Yeah.
and want to see you win.
Yeah.
We are rooting for you. Let's go.
Challenges is part of the life. You cannot take challenges out of life.
No.
You cannot make without it. It's also part of it to shape our life. So let us love the challenges and then just see the other side of our life.
Awesome.
Yeah.
See you at the top.
when we face challenges, it brings the best out of us.
That's it.
See you there.